live on the streets, baby. And here to do fantasy football polls here on the streets of Phoenix, by the way. So that means we're going to be putting up player polls. Who do you like? Kyron over Brees Hall. We'll be doing the whole gauntlet of players. Plus, we'll be talking about Penix Jr. and how he had a fantastic pro day, talking about Drake May. Drake May had a good pro day, but it wasn't quite as good as Penix Jr. And we'll talk about, Caleb. We'll talk about what the Chargers might be doing. We'll be breaking it all down. So hit me with your questions. Appreciate every one of you being in here. Let's see here. Comment if you can see me. And what's up, Matt? Hey, Matt, we're up. What channel are we on? The main channel or the Dynasty channel, Matt? I just want to check if you could let me know what channel we're on. Main or not? Main or Dynasty? What's up, everybody? Julio, what's going on, man? Caleb over JD5. If you say so, bro. If you say so. You gonna be in Detroit for the draft? No, I'll be live though. The entire round. Okay, we're on the main channel right now. Good. We'll go on the Dynasty channel right after this. Right now, we're gonna talk. We're gonna do player polls. So hit me with a question, a couple players, like which one do I like, this guy or that guy. We'll throw it up. Example, Brees Hall versus Kyron, and we'll put it up on a poll. But I appreciate everybody being in here. File on in. We're doing a vertical stream. We're doing fantasy football polls, and I thought we'd get in here and take advantage of a graveyard Streets of Phoenix live stream. Lewis, what's going on? What's up, Easy? Appreciate you. Caleb bringing my Bears back to relevancy after 40 years. Probably not, Lewis, but you do you. You believe in who you believe in. Don't let me influence you, but I think Caleb is not that guy. But that's me. Rookie of the year, JD5. I could get behind that. Smitty, thoughts on Caleb's favorite color being pink? I don't care so much about that his favorite color is pink, and I don't care that he cries. I care about the sum total of what we're seeing. I care about the fact that he cries and crawls in Mama's lap in front of everybody. That's different than crying. I care about the drama he's bringing to the table. I care about the Bears' defensive players, already multiple, saying you can't bring that Hollywood into the locker room. I care about all that. I'll be at the draft, okay? Appreciate you, bro. Pollard or Aaron Jones? That's a good one. Garrett Wilson, Cooper Kupp? That's a good one. All right, let's put a poll up. Let's start a poll right now. Aaron Jones or Pollard? Who? PPR redraft. There we go. Poll has been dropped. Please vote below. Please vote below. Let's see, what else we got? Jacobs, Henry. We can do Jacobs and Henry next. That's a good one. I like that one. That's a really good one. Waterboy loved Mama, and he did good. That's true. 42's got a good point. I like the Cooper Kupp, Garrett Wilson one. But I think you're going to get everybody to say Garrett Wilson. But it's a good conversation. Steelers going to the Super Bowl. Wouldn't surprise me if they made a surprising run. Like they made it to the playoffs last year without an elite quarterback. So could they win a game or two in the playoffs? Maybe. McBride or Kincaid? Give me McBride. That's a good vote though. That's a good vote. Love the new format. Yeah, I like the graveyard vertical stream. YouTube did a lot of enhancements to the vertical streaming, and then there's ways to find the live stream a little bit easier to find new people on these verticals. So Aaron Jones, Pollard. Aaron Jones taking an early lead. We got 14 votes so far. Please vote below. 64 to 36. Aaron Jones is taking an early lead. I may attempt, I don't know if this is going to screw up things. I may attempt to put in my AirPods. Question. A, can you still hear me? B, did you notice a change? Did my AirPods actually kick in? Brees Hall will be the 10 foot tall this year. That's a good prediction. Can you still hear me? And B, did you hear a change? Did you notice the AirPods kick in? Aaron Jones easily 64%, 33% Pollard now. All good, no change. I think it connected. I think it connected. No change, really. I don't know if you're hearing me then. I don't know. Sounds the same. I don't know. That's weird. It says it connected. Maybe it's not using my AirPods. I don't know. AirPods, less background noise. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm hoping that somebody notices a change and I put my AirPods in. Hear you perfect. Okay. You hear me fine. Good. I think this poll is pretty easy. 16 votes, 70% Aaron Jones practically. Let's end the poll. Let's go with Derrick Henry and Jacobs, I think was the next poll. That's a pretty good one. Derrick Henry and Jacobs. So PPR redraft. Henry or Jacobs. This one will be pretty interesting, to be honest with you. I think this one's going to be pretty damn good. There we go. Vote. Henry, Jacobs. 4 votes are in. Jacobs off to an early lead, 80-20, 80% to 20. Jacobs, 67-33. Henry's coming back. He says, give me some. 7 votes have been tallied. 8 votes have been tallied. Jacobs running away with it, 75% of the vote. I like it. I love these polls. I like them. I love the graveyard stream. I think we need to do this maybe a couple times a week. I don't think there's any reason why we can't come in here and do vertical streams like this at least 2-3 times a week in the late night. It sounds as if you didn't have them on. All right, this is a true test, okay? I'm gonna put my phone right here. You tell me if you can hear me walk away, and if I sound just as loud, then we know that the AirPods are working. So am I any further away right now? Or do you hear me like I'm standing in front of my phone? That way we know if the AirPods are working. So tell me, was there a loss in audio? Are we on the pods or are we not? Jacobs gets a lot of carries. AirPods are off. Hard to hear. Damn. Let me try one more thing. Can hear you less. Okay, then definitely I'd say the AirPods were a no-go. Smitty, watch out. Don't worry, Smitty can't get hurt. You can't hurt steel, baby. You can't hurt steel. All right. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let's go with the trying to get in front of the light. We're picking up a couple pieces of pie, slices of pizza at the pizza joint here. 71% Jacobs, 29%. I mean, we're getting close to, I think, calling it, but we need more votes, so maybe when we get to 30. Walked into traffic to test the audio. Let's do it one more time, because I did reconnect. Does anybody think the AirPods are working now? All right, ready? So, AirPods are in. It says it's connected. Part of me thinks maybe the new YouTube integration didn't allow for AirPod connectivity, or because I started the live stream, I can't reintroduce AirPods into the live stream. I don't know. You tell me. You be the judge. As soon as it's clear, we're going to do test number 2. And while we wait, 74% Jacobs, Henry, 26%. So, there's a lot of traffic here. What's up, H-Town? Deontay Johnson or Devontae Smith? Woo! I mean, I know what my answer is going to be. The cars are not letting up. They're not letting up. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a bicyclist. Hold on. All right. What's up, Kendall? Kendall says, also the audio is not synced. Well, probably because I've been messing around with the AirPods. That's probably why. I'm probably screwing up my own show because I want to wear my AirPods so badly. I don't know if we're going to be able to do the test over here. This traffic is crazy. What time is it in Phoenix right now? It's 10:09. The cars keep coming. How am I going to do this test? Henry Dynasty. What? Smitty, the vehicle yield to you. This is important. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are the pods working? I don't think the pods are working. No pods. No pods. Okay, pods are off. Pods are dead. Damn it. I do have another set of pods I could try. I don't think it's going to work, but... All right, let's move on. Okay, so... I got all these glares in front of you guys, too. Look at that. I can't get anything right. I can't get anything right. Okay, there we go. Henry, 31. Jacobs, 69. I think we can end this. Smitty went back-to-back this year. Best advice you gave me was drafting a position ahead of everyone else. Something that always one step ahead. Appreciate you, bro. 12-1. Nice job. Okay, end the poll. Jacobs wins. Jacobs wins. A lot of drunk people out. A lot of drunk people out tonight. Okay, next poll. Somebody give me a new battle. New battle time. New battle question. $60 of you in here. Appreciate you. Love or Herbert? Really? Love, Herbert. 1 QB redraft. Vote. I don't know. I mean, no offense, but I think maybe you're a Herbert owner and you're trying to maybe just get a little like validation that maybe Herbert ain't a little bit scary right now. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Love 83-17. Love 64-36. 64-36. 60-40. 62-38. Vote, vote, vote. Vote, vote, vote all day long. Herbs is that guy. Is he though? Why? Why? Like, I like Herbert, but why? I don't know. Maybe he does get neighbors. Maybe he doesn't. The word out of I mean the way Harbaugh talked about Joe Alt and offensive line yesterday. Whew, I don't know. 55-45. It's a little closer than I thought. A little closer than I thought, broski. Fantasy outlook with Harbaugh's TBA, because this man has traded away Keenan Allen for a ham sandwich, which, you know, I think Keenan Allen's going to struggle to stay healthy, but I still wouldn't have got rid of him at the price of a ham sandwich. Second of all, you know, it felt like if he knew and felt what we knew and felt with the most impressive free agent running back class we've seen in over a decade easily, he would have brought in Barkley, Henry, or Jacobs, and he didn't. So anybody thinking Harbaugh is going to then now do or what you or I would do at wide receiver kind of makes me scratch my head. Like, what? Because they need wide receivers? They needed a running back as bad as they need wide receivers equally. And he brings in Gus Bus from Baltimore, from the Harbaugh tree. And now they're looking at J.K. Dobbins from Baltimore, from the Harbaugh tree. What's next? Rashad Bateman? You know? I don't know. Gallup gonna go to LAC, maybe. See, it wouldn't shock me if they went with a slew of rookies and like crazy stuff. You know, Herbert, most overprotected QB. Love has better O-line, solid wide receivers. Speaking of Harbaugh Chargers, what do you think about Joshua Palmer? I think he could be the number one wide receiver there. Because I don't know the neighbors or Adunze is going to Harbaugh and the Chargers. I don't know what 5's going to look like. And frankly, and I don't mean this in a negative toward Herbert. I mean this in a negative toward Herbert's situation. Frankly, I'm surprised it's a 60-40 vote and not like a 70-30 or a 80-20. That's kind of where I would have projected it to be. I'm a little shocked it's a 60-41 vote, 59-41. Bears are getting a Doomsday at 9. I hope not. I hope not. Could be, there could be a worse landing spot though. Yeah, watch Palmer become the #1 wide receiver. Watch them not upgrade. Watch them bring in a couple other kind of Palmer type players. Like we're gonna be shocked. We're gonna be shocked if it's all O-line and defense and just very, very next man up type mentality with players. Like it's not going to be go get one guy. It's all about the wide receiver. Like I don't know. Neighbors or a Doomsday is the smart move. No one's arguing that. Bear down. We go into the Super Bowl this year. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Caleb or Trevor. I'm wait and see on Trevor Lawrence. I like him a lot, but I cannot condone what's going on in either situation. I don't want a piece of Caleb or T Law this year at all. I won't touch either one on one of my fantasy rosters. So, I mean, as much as I want to give you an answer, it's like I'm not going near either situation, especially in a 1 QB league. And super flex, sure, I'd take either one. They're probably about the same. Brady did it with Deion Branch and Troy Brown. That's what I'm saying, man. They're going to run. P. Diddy, yeah, he's in some trouble. He's gonna be in some trouble. What's up? What's up, Cam? What's up? Gordon. What's up, Gordon? What's up, Andrew? What's up, Hoosiers? 42 in the building. Who that dude in the building? Hob G in the building. A lot of green names. You don't have a green name. What are you doing with your life? Okay, I'm going to call it. It's 60-40, roughly. 49-41. Or 59-41. All right, a little closer than I thought. Core him to the Bolts, probably, if he's there. Sure. Kyler or Russ next year? Come on, bro. You gotta do that to Kyler. How you going to do that to Kyler? Russ won't even have a job by week 4, if even week 1. Come on, my guy. Let's see here. H.N. or Rashad White. It's a good one. I love Penix Jr., my boy. He did good. Penix Jr. did good. He had a great day. He had a better day than May. May didn't do bad. He just, I don't know. What was it was H.N., PPR, redraft, H.N. or White. All right, there you go. Vote. H.N. Rashad White. The poll is up. Hit it. Do it live. 5 votes are in. H.N. 80 to 20, 75 25, 83 17. ETN or Barkley. That's a good one. H.N. Rashad White. 73 27. Okay. 78-20, 77-23, 26 votes in. H.N. Rashad White. Do it live down below. We should create rankings off of this process. We should come out here and do like a duel, like a King of the Mountain. We should call this King of the Mountain fantasy football polls late night graveyard style, and come up with like a King of the Mountain somehow. H.N. 75-25. Isaac says it doesn't even make sense. What doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Fantasy football March Madness rankings, yeah. H-Han still has Mostert, Sam says. Well, he doesn't. Look, I mean, H-Han is the league leading yards per carry guy. Like, I mean, he doesn't. You don't want him getting full-time work. Think of like him as like a more guaranteed version of Tony Pollard, and you kind of want H-Han to remain in his role. You want him getting 10 to 12 carries. You want him getting 4 to 5, 6 receptions. You want him getting a total of 100 yards and a real strong shot at a touchdown every single game, my broski. Every single game. You know what I'm saying? 74-26. H-Han off to a nice commanding lead, and it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon.
Yo, dude, you know any good bars around here?
No, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. I wanted to know if I knew where any good bars were. Like, bro, I don't drink. I do fantasy football content. What do I look like? What do I look like? I look like I go out and party at the bars. Dan Grimm, 19-month celebratory message. Hey, Smitty, keep it up. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you. CJ Strouder Fields. Come on, bro. Man, Smitty, you know where the spots are. You know where the bars are? The bar. You talking about the pizza bar over there? I just got 2 big slices of pie. And I'm going straight home to live stream. Bro, you seem so cool. Where are the bars at? Bro, all I do is go into a bat cave and go live all day and talk to my imaginary friends. I got 63 imaginary friends right now in here. Somebody doesn't need alcohol. That's right. That's right. Almost got hit by a car. It's all right. It's all right. We'll do it live. If I get hit by a car, we're still staying live. I mean, that's a, you know, they got Wi-Fi. They got Wi-Fi at the hospital. Nothing like a pool session. That's right. Hey, do you know where the bars are? I know someone that knows where the bars are. His name's Rock Out, and he can spit a couple of them pretty well. Okay, here's the vote. 73-27. H-Han takes it home. I'm gonna end this one. H-Han wins, and deservedly so. I believe this one is fitting. I think the Jordan Love one was a little shocking to me, to be honest. But other than that, I think we're good. Ask Denny. I should have asked that guy. Did you guys hear him? Did you guys hear him when he's like, where's the bar at? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I think he saw me like out here, and he's like, there's no way this guy's just sitting here without. Okay, give me the next poll. Drake London or Diggs? That's a good one. I think I know who's going to win this one, but PPR, redraft, London or Diggs. Boom. This one could shock me too. Eckler Pollard. JD5 to Washington. I should have asked him a fantasy question. Like, I don't know, bro, where the bars are, but what do you think of Caleb Williams this year? If you see Caleb out and about, you tell him, don't drop his phone. Penix to the Raiders, love it. I really, really, really hope it does happen. And I do feel like they're very, very much a team capable of grabbing Penix Jr. to the moon. Diggs. All right, what's the vote at? What do I think AZ drafts? I don't know who they draft. They should take MHJ. I don't know if they will. London, 70-30. You know what's interesting is I believe Diggs has a much higher ADP than London, which I don't really agree with. So I'm in agreement with you guys. And this is what I thought the vote would be, especially in our, you're in our house. You're in a London house right now. You're in a London house, baby. Caleb over Fields, says Zastro. We'll make that one the next poll, bro. What's going to piss off all the Caleb believers in here is they're not going to believe their eyes if Fields wins the vote. Maybe he won't, though. You guys can vote. Honestly, I don't think I can tell who votes where. Nor do I. Will I? I'll tell you up front. I won't spill the beans on who votes where. 70-30 London. Pretty safe to say we can close this one. 33 votes is a good amount. 30-70. Now it is time. So, one QB. How do we word this though? One QB, who is better on year? Fields or Caleb? Okay, go. There we go. There we go. Walker Pacheco. I'll try to remember that one. That's a really good one. Walker Pacheco. Okay, the votes are coming in. Fields takes a commanding 70-30 lead. 71-29, 61-35, 65-30. It's going all over the place. We got 20 votes in. 63-37, 65-35. Fields 61-39. Okay, now here comes all the Caleb truthers are not going to understand it. They're going to be like, what's going on? What is going on here? I don't even understand what I'm seeing. I thought Caleb was the man. Fields won't start every game. Doesn't even matter, Daniel. And you don't even know that. Like, let me tell you something, Daniel. Fields didn't play until, week 4 and 5? Like, he didn't do anything. He was a top 5 quarterback after his 2 monster week 4 and week 5 games. He did nothing in weeks 1, 2, and 3. And he was still a top 5 quarterback by the end of week 5. Penix reminds me of how people doubted Stroud. Absolutely, bro. Ray G, I love Penix Jr., my QB2. Caleb's not even my top 3 quarterbacks. He's not even in my top 3. Caleb's not my number 2. Penix Jr. is my number 2. Depending on where Bo Nix lands, he'll be my number 3. Drake May or Bo Nix will be my number 3. Caleb will be tied with McCarthy, and I might have McCarthy over Caleb. Caleb might be my 5th ranked quarterback. Field 60, Caleb 40. 35 votes in the house. 78 of you in the building. 15 thumbs up. I do have to say the 15 thumbs up. If I can get 35 votes to 45 votes per question, why am I getting 15 thumbs up? How do we have half the number of thumbs up than we do votes every time? You know what I'm saying? Like, your boy's asking you for one thing. Hit the thumb up button. At least let's get the 35 thumbs up. 35 of you are voting. Cleveland time is now. Are you sure about that? I mean, you need a QB, bro. You are doing a good job, though, Mick, in getting a whole bunch of quarterbacks just in case. I mean, you got DTR, you got Winston, you got, I keep blanking on the other guy. You got another guy, right? You got, who is it? Huntley. You got Huntley. Yeah, you got a slew of them just in case something goes wrong. Smash that like button. Thank you. We got 23 thumbs up. We got 70 people in the building, only 25 thumbs up. Hit it. Do it live. His name's Deshaun Watson. Are you sure about that? Okay. Yeah, praying the Bears don't go to Doomsday as well. There are worse spots, but I don't want them to go there. 62% Fields, Caleb 38. I'll wait a couple more minutes on this. We got 42 votes. I still don't know why we only have 26 thumbs up when we have 42 votes on every poll. H-Town says, the video, you weird people. H-Town Texan says, the video, you weird people. I don't know what you're trying to say, bro. I don't know what you mean. right, 60-40. And the poll. 45 votes. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay. Fields all day. I agree. I agree, broski. I agree. All right, what else we got? Henry versus Jacobs. I think we did. Let's do the other one. What was the other one that was? It was really, really good one. Pineapple pizza. I got Hawaiian pizza from a Smitty in there, and I got me the Mexican style corn. It's like corn and like feta and all this great stuff on it. It's really good. Like I was doing the thumbs up emoji. Like I was doing the thumbs. I almost got taken out by a. I don't know if that guy killed me on the like the pedal bike. That'd almost be as embarrassing as dying on the toilet. How did Smitty die? He got hit by a vehicle. Oh yeah, was it a big diesel truck? No, it was one of those pedal bikes. Downtown Phoenix. Damn, bro. I wish he'd have been better off dying on the toilet. The pedal bike. Hoosiers. Walker Pacheco, TM42. That's a good one. All right, start a poll. Walker Pacheco, PPR redraft. Walker Pacheco. As Texans said, hit the thumb up button. How hard is it? 32 of you still have only done it. And I get 60, 70 vote or 45, 50 votes each time. Pedal bike bar took him out. Clotheslined him in the middle of a Bijan rant. His last breath was, all I do is score touchdowns. Okay, Walker 47, Pacheco 53. Find the like button. Click the three dots located in the top right corner and find the like button. It says Jesus. Do it live. If Walker can stay healthy, he's a league winner. You know what I love about Walker this year? Is he's going to fall so far again, unless Ryan Grubb, the offensive coordinator of the Seattle Seahawks, unless he comes out and says something. Remember when Godwin was like a total sleeper and I said he's going to win leagues around 6-7? He was total steal. And then the offensive coordinator came out and said he's going to catch 100 balls. And he jumped up to the third round. And he still outperformed that, by the way. Similar thing could happen if Ryan Grubb comes out and he says Kenneth Walker is going to have 1,500 total rushing yards, or he's going to lead the league in rushing, or like something like that happens, Walker will skyrocket. But if he doesn't, we're talking about Walker being free. We're talking about the two most, I think, high upside, cheap elite players that are disguised as, I don't know what. I don't know why they're even disguised, to be honest with you. Because they're not paper. They're not like sleeping giants. They're literally studs just in the, they're literally studs waiting in the wings of fantasy. Joe Burrow and Kenneth Walker are the two cheapest potential elite players you can get in fantasy. Joe Burrow and Kenneth Walker will be essentially free. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Okay. Okay, this is the closest vote we've had, 49-51. Pacheco is leading, 45 votes. I think I'll call him at 45. Okay, there we have it. Pacheco won, 53-46, are probably our closest vote yet. What about Mike, Super? What do you think about Mike? Do you have any other team hats? I do. But I think they're all worn out by now. Like I don't even wear. I put them all in a box. I don't even know where the box is. This is like my newest team hat, and I've been wearing this one until this one wears out. Then I'll buy another one. I do need to have a rotation on hand. Burrow and Walker screwed me last year, says Isaac. Stroud or Burrow? Stroud. Probably Stroud. I would guess the chat is going to vote. But like at cost, maybe Burrow. Like Burrow in round 7 over Stroud in round 4. Imagine the player you could trade or select in round 4. So there's a dilemma to be had. But like when you're talking about like a trade, like Stroud's got more value. It doesn't matter how much we love Burrow. So it comes down to what you're talking about. Like, you know, can you get like I see McBride there from Avery. If you can draft a McBride and then take Burrow in round 7, I'd rather have that than take Stroud and not have even a good tight end at all in round 7. You know what I'm saying? The box score Bobby remix. We can do something different on that. Yeah, part two. Okay, let's go with one more poll. Then we might go on the Dynasty channel right after this. You know, if you guys give me a good topic, we'll go on the Dynasty channel right after this. We do need more likes though. Come on, 36. Come on. Olave or Dell? That's a good one, bro. PPR, redraft, Olave, and Dell. Do it live. What is your opinion on Baltimore, the Baltimore Bridge? I mean, you mean like, do I think it was like something shady? I don't know. I don't know enough. Last I heard, it wasn't. A couple people broke it down and said that it was a power outage and that it hit a support strut or whatever, a support. I don't know too much about it though. But prayers up. H-Town says Dell to the moon. Dell to the moon. Smitty told everyone to draft Tank Dell last year, says Avery. That's right, Avery. You tell him. You tell 37 people to hit the thumb up button that they did a good job. You tell the rest of them to hit the thumb up button for the next Tank Dell. The next Tank Dell in the draft class could be Ricky Parasol, or Lab McConkey, but he's probably gonna go at like the 1-2 turn. So like he's not a real sleeper. So if you want like a deep sleeper, Ricky Parasol could be this year's version of Tank Dell. And the running back version of Tank Dell this year is Frank Gore Jr. Okay? Remember I told you that. And come back next year and go, Smitty told us about Frank Gore Jr. Smitty told us about Ricky Parasol. I expect to see the same report back on that one, okay? You find the bar?
Still trying to figure it out.
All right, good luck. I don't know what bar is going to accept overalls and a motorcycle helmet, but I don't know what kind of bar you're looking for, but a couple down that way, I imagine. Dynasty redraft. PPR redraft. I can't find the like button on this particular stream. Click the 3 dots somewhere, and then you'll find the like button. Where is the Forerunner? It says Rock Out. $2 holler. Rock Out wants to see the Forerunner. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Thanks, Lucas. I definitely wanted to make it. It's kind of like 80s style, with the black hood. The black hood. I put the bars on myself, lifted it did it the cheap route, bought the stock model upgraded it at a much cheaper cost than trying to buy, you know, a souped up version. I have a video on it on my vlog channel. If you guys want to watch the whole upgrade, I upgraded the whole thing from stock. So if you want to watch that, I have it on my, if you go to my main YouTube page and you scroll down at the bottom of any of my YouTube channels, Dynasty Redraft, or the main channel or the Dynasty channel, scroll down, you'll see a World of Smitty YouTube channel. It's my vlog channel, and I show you the whole process. And it looks like a grandma car. This looks like a grandma car when I start with it. It looks like a soccer mom 4Runner, and now it looks like a straight up beast, like the world ends. I'm driving this thing out of the city, driving over cars. Doing it live. Yeah, it's definitely got an 80s feel to it. You know, I wanted to have like an 80s, you know. What are we at on the vote? Olave 31, Tankdale 68, 68-32, end the poll. Thanks, Jesus. Appreciate you. Long time coming. You know, rather than having the frugal car, I decided to upgrade it. Plus, like, I had a lot of trade-in though, so I financed, like, it's not that, my payment's not even that much more at all. Bijan or the 80s 4Runner. I gotta take my 4Runner, bro. I'm sorry. I must not have grew up in the 80s. News to me, because I did, pal. I don't know what makes you think I didn't grow up in the 80s by that comment. You say my name, I will subscribe. I don't know what that's about, bro. What do I look like? You super chat, and I'll read your name and the question, and then you can subscribe. Hoosiers. Back to the Future, 1985 Toyota pickup. Attaboy. I know, but this really reminds me. I don't know what Jeff's talking about. Smitty, you must not have grown up in the 80s. The first thing that came to mind is you know, Back to the Future, when he had that truck that he was taking out, you know. Not to mention, you know, Travis says, looks like I'm not subscribing. No offense, bro, but I wasn't born yesterday. If you need me to scream your name in the streets of Phoenix, you don't even, like, why are you even watching this channel? You don't even watch this channel. Like, you came in here on some random recommendation and you want me to what? Like, you're not gonna subscribe because I don't say your name? Like, oh man, what am I gonna crawl on my mom's lap like Caleb? Start crying? Smitty going off roading with the 4Runner, $2 holler, rock out to the moon. Appreciate your rock out. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. I'm from the 50s, says rock out. True. See Avery, I knew, see Avery, don't ask Avery to stay. I'm sorry, Avery, sorry. I meant to say, yeah, other Avery, don't ask other Avery to stay. Smitty don't need you, bro. Smitty doesn't have to beg for subs. Oh, Avery's joking. I got you. Sometimes I don't pick up on that stuff. I don't know. I said that because most grew up Most grew up then, never want to revisit that era. Most who grew up then never want to revisit that era. Why would I not want to revisit the 80s, man? It's nothing better than like E.T. and riding your BMX bike, you know? Like I would ride my BMX bike until dark and then come home. Skateboarding, Tony Hawk, going to the skateboard shop and wrapping your board. Nothing better than that. Not to mention, this vehicle reminds me of an 80s vehicle for a few reasons. I mean, there are vehicles like in historical movies with a black hood, but this just totally screams like, I don't know what makes me feel like the Back to the Future, like this is the vehicle Marty McFly would take, you know, what's her name on at the end of Back to the Future 5. you know what I'm saying? Tua, Purdy, May, McCarthy on the clock. Already have A-Rich. I would go probably Purdy. Probably Purdy. And he's got more trade value. You know what I mean? All right. Hey, guys. We'll do one more poll, then we're jumping over to the Dynasty channel. All right, so I'm gonna ask this question here. Start a new poll. Let's go Marvin Harrison Jr. redraft, PPR redraft, MHJ, or I gotta find a wide receiver slightly below, like, okay. This one might not be as close as I think. Rockout, appreciate you, actually from 89, attaboy. Rockout was barely in the 80s. You're 80s, baby. Yeah, attaboy. Nico would have been good. That would have been a good one, actually. Garrett Wilson fit. Well, maybe we'll do it again. MHJ versus Nico next. MHJ versus Garrett Wilson right now. Point PPR redraft. 30% MHJ, 70 Garrett Will. Commanders going to the Super Bowl this year, says Will. All right, we got 70% G Willie. MHJ, okay, 71-29, G Willie. George from the Bay in the house. Hey, Smitty, I watched the LSU Pro Day. Brian Thomas Jr. is rising up my draft board. Watch that kid run routes. He's electric. George, you don't got to tell me to watch Brian Thomas Jr., but I appreciate it. Go watch you should have been watching my rankings videos, George from the Bay. You're just basically admitting you haven't seen him. Because you're telling me to go watch his film on him. He's my number 4 overall wide receiver. I loved the freedom we had as kids in the 80s. Absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate you being here there, George. But you've been absent for a while, pal. Hit that thumb up button. Thank you, Rockout. All my super chatters tonight. Appreciate you. G Will gonna win this one, 73-27. I don't blame anybody. I don't necessarily 100% agree or disagree. I think they're both very close, which is why I brought it up. Now let's go MHJ and Nico. I'm gonna end the poll here. We only got 22 votes. Some of you aren't participating anymore. That's okay. You're getting voting fatigue. 70-30 ending the poll. Final poll of the night before we jump on the Dynasty channel. PPR redraft. Collins, Harrison Jr. I may have not spelled Harrison Jr. right. I think it got a T instead of a whatever. You get the point. Here we go. Here we go, and we're off. AOL Messenger, ICQ, AOL, definitely, bro. I wasn't able to watch anything last night, so what do you think about Neighbors Pro Day? I loved it. He looked great, bro. He looked great. Michael says 4-month membership, really enjoying this. Always enjoy. Thank you, pal. I'd say Neighbors looks like an absolute monster, but so is the Doomsday, and I'm literally not, I'm not swayed much at all by Neighbors' Pro Day. They're still 2A and 2A to me. Neighbors is not ahead of a Doomsday. Doomsday is not ahead of Neighbors. It's almost kind of annoying when people say you're sleeping on Neighbors, you're gonna watch, you're gonna love them, because I'm time and time again, live stream after live stream, telling people I love Neighbors. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm merely defending that a Doomsday and Neighbors are neck and neck, and that has nothing to do with not loving Neighbors. It's just that a Doomsday is as good. And if a Doomsday goes to the better spot, he will be better. If Neighbors goes to the better spot, he will be better. And if they both go to amazing spots, they're 2A and 2A. That's all I'm really saying. And that is not a knock. Not a knock. At all. When we go live during the graveyard shifts, we're going to get a lot of weird people that stop by. Okay, get off the phone so I can get on the internet. Remember that? Yeah. Or you'd be talking to your mom and pick up the phone and be like, hello? You're on the internet. Get up. I'm on ICQ, Ma. I'm on the internet, Ma. Drake May over Daniels. You never know, Goat. You never know. Not me. I was kind of thinking that Hoosiers said, what did Hoosiers say? Do you think Neighbors might get taken over MHJ? He could, but I don't think so. You never know. There are probably a couple teams that would. So it just depends on if the Chargers trade out. Who knows, bro? And the Chargers may not even trade out. They may just take Joe Alt. Make that meatloaf, Ma. Make that meatloaf. All right, so the poll, 33 votes, 55% MHJ, he wins it. And I have to concur. Everybody, I appreciate you joining the Graveyard main channel on the streets of Phoenix, vertical fantasy football poll live stream, which we're going to do at least 2 times a week minimum. And this does introduce us to a new audience. Does introduce a new audience to us too, because this shows up in the reels, so people that are scrolling through the reels will see us live. That's why we've got a few wandering Williams that have come in and said, say my name, say my name. I'm the one who knocks. Say my name. Tell me. I'll subscribe if you say my name. Yeah, you sound like an avid follower that will come back and hit the thumb up button and watch a lot of the show. Say my name, Jesse. McLaurin or Dotson? Give me McLaurin right now. But look, I'm kind of intrigued about what Dotson could be at a free value. He'll be free. Late night. Yep. For whom? Redraft, give me Nico. This is watch. Yeah, buddy. All right, guys, I'll see you over on the Dynasty channel. Everybody know how to get there? You had dinner yet? No, it's in the car. It's in the car. All right, everybody meet me on the Dynasty channel. I might have to get in my car because I don't have any battery life yet left. All right, I'll see you all there on the Dynasty channel. I'm gonna have to get in my car. I don't think I have enough battery life. I might be able to get back out after, but I'll see you. You guys want to see the pizza? Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh man, just drop some stuff. All right, here we go. All right. So this one, that is Hawaiian. Oh, Miss Smitty's gonna love that. I think those are, that's Hawaii. She wanted Hawaiian. I think that's pineapple, pepperoni, and I think that's jalapeno there, right? She's gonna love that. She loves all that. This right here is corn feta. I don't know what is everything's on this. It's a Mexican style corn something pizza, but it is damn good. I didn't know there was jalapeno. She's going to absolutely be thrilled. I did good. Miss Smitty's going to be very pleased with me. She's going to go, you added jalapenos on it? Oh, my God. I was like, yeah, well, we can't all be perfect. All right. Yeah, where's the bacon? Huh. She like cold pizza? Oh, she's passed out. This is for the morning. Miss Smitty's a very, very much a morning pizza person. She loves, you know, and especially if you leave it out. Where's the pizza? Why is the pizza in the fridge? Why is it all cold? She loves pizza. All right. I'll see you all on the Dynasty channel right now. Jump over. See you all there in about, I don't know, 30 seconds. If you don't know how to find it, go to my main channel. Scroll to the bottom. You'll click the Dynasty YouTube channel that I have at the bottom of my main channel. All right. I'll see you all in a second. Later.